What's up, guys? Just want to thank you for visiting my website, MikePool.com or Mike-Pool.com. Basically, my website, what it's going to be is it's going to be a collaboration of my fights, some photos, some videos. But I just wanted to kind of do this blog thing. I think it'd be kind of cool to see what the training that goes into getting ready for a fight. Just the behind the scenes kind of thing. So kind of background on myself, my name is Mike Pool. I'm 24 years old, born and raised in Sterling, Virginia for 24 years of my life. Just hanging out all the time, working, did the college thing, pretty much done a lot in my life. Anybody that knows me can, will tell you that, I never really stuck to one thing because I guess I got bored, or things just didn't hold my attention. It wasn't because I was lazy or because I was a quitter. I just didn't have anything that ever grabbed my attention and just really kept me in all the time. I always got bored with it. About 2 years ago, I started 2 to 3 started watching UFC, just like everybody else now. Fastest growing sport in the world. Became really fanatic about it. I loved it. It was something about it, something just really pulled me in. The Ultimate Fighter series, I loved to watch that. I really liked that because that was reality, so you kind of saw what they were going through every day, which is why I'm kind of doing this. Last year I decided to take my my fanatic side to the next level and actually try to fight. Contacted my boy Kenny G, who's been fighting. He's got about 9 fights under his belt. Real good amateur fighter. Hopefully he's going pro soon. Got to keep a lookout for him. He's a good kid. Big things happening for him. Big things. He helped me out. He supported me in wanting to give this a shot. Someone with no background in mixed martial arts at all. So Taekwondo when I was like 7 or something, younger than that I think. Hooked me up with the promoter. I kind of beefed up my resume just a bit. Don't do that, by the way. It was probably not the smartest thing for me to do, but basically the way that I trained for that fight, that was April 24th, so not too long ago. Basically ran on the treadmill, lifted some weights. I thought that my own strength that I had, losing a little bit, cutting a little bit of weight and going to a lower weight class that I usually don't walk around at. So usually walk around about 190, 187, which is real heavy for a guy that's 5'8". Dropped to 170 class. So I thought, I'd outpower this guy, all this stuff. Didn't get any formal boxing, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu. Maybe I did it for 2 weeks. That was it. So really nothing. It was basically going in there and I was going to brawl, and I was going to get my first win, and then that was going to be it. Who knows if I was going to want to do it anymore. Got my opponent, Brian Henchadorn, great kid, great fighter. Put up it was a great fight. It was really long. We both got really exhausted fast. It was a good fight for both of us, a good first fight for both of us. You just totally zone out before a fight. It's nothing that I can even compare it to in this world, that I've ever been through, at least. The weigh-ins start making it feel realer, and then you get there to the day of the fight, to the auditorium, to the stadium, and it just gets even more real. And you got to wait there for a couple hours just before the fans and all the audience starts to come. So I mean, it's crazy hectic, man, the things that go through your head before a fight. But I zoned out completely when it was my turn to fight. My music came on, I'm walking down, and that's all I remember. My dad said he was even next to me, waiting to give me a hug before I walked in the cage, and I don't remember him being there, but I went back and I watched the fights, and he was definitely there, so I definitely feel bad about that. But it's just an experience that I don't think I was mentally prepared for it, or it was something new. I don't know. I really can't explain it. But got in there, fought. It was a tough 3-round fight. Ended up losing a close split decision. Some people say that I pulled it out and I won it, and some people, the judges, just saw it differently. So just want to thank everybody that came out there, all my family, all my friends that supported me, all the phone calls and text messages supporting me. It really means a lot, and after that fight, being beaten up and bruised up, I came to the point where it was time to make a decision. It was do I want to keep doing this, or was it, got that out of my system, now I'll just go back to being a fan, I'll go back to watching it pay-per-view style. But you know no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to fight. I wanted to go in there. I wanted to win. I wanted to go in there and improve myself. I wanted to go in there and just totally dominate somebody. So after that, my family decided to move to North Carolina, and they offered me the opportunity to come down here to North Carolina and live with them. And I was like, man, I don't really want to do that. All my family and friends are in Virginia, and why would I want to move? You know. And then I started thinking, man, this could be really good. This could be really good for my training. Um, get away from the distractions. Not saying my friends are distractions, but get away from the weekend parties or the late nights and stuff like that, and really dedicate myself to training. Came down here and joined Mixed Martial Arts, Champions Mixed Martial Arts. Check them out at championskick.com. It's more of like a taekwondo, X-Fit, cardio, a little bit of jiu-jitsu in there, kind of dojo right now. I think the owner, Mark Fletcher, he's gonna try to go towards an MMA gym, like the Greg Jackson camps and all that, the Wolfpack layer and all whatever. He's gonna try to do something like that. But I think once he gets more guys, and I brought him his first win, which I'll talk about in a minute. But he really worked. He got my cardio up so much. My cardio was crazy, and he did a little bit of stand-up with me, not too much, but groundwork, real good groundwork, ways to keep people on the ground, wrestling, sprawling, all the basics, basically that I should have had for my first fight, and I didn't, because I just got trigger happy and wanted to get in there, which I think was a good thing. Got the jitters out of my system, but got prepared. I met a guy named Tony Noger, who also was working out at Champions Mixed Martial Arts, and he really took the reins. He understood that financially I don't have a lot of money to spend on training, and it is expensive to train. So he hooked it up with a lot of things. He hooked it up with vitamins. He hooked it up with clothing. He hooked it up with membership fees if I needed it. He even hooked me up one time with gas money, because I didn't have the gas money to get to and from while I was looking for a job here in North Carolina. So big props to him. He's still my training with me to this day. Big things to come. He pushes me every day. He makes me better, makes me stronger, and he also sympathizes with my situation, which is great to have a trainer understand financial difficulties, health issues, stuff like that. But we started training a lot together, and then with Mixed Martial Arts, Champions Mixed Martial Arts, I got really prepared. He thought, and most people thought, that I was ready for my next fight, which came August 14th, which wasn't too long ago. My opponent was supposed to be Brandon something. He's like 6'3", I'm 5'8", so it was gonna be a tough fight. So for 3 months we trained for someone taller than me, take him to the ground and pound, lanky, watch out for submissions, stuff like that. But a week before the fight, he pulled out, injury I guess. So the promoter called me and said, I only have one option for you if you want to keep fighting, for this card at least. His name's Nate. He's 3-0. And he's like, it's gonna be a tough fight, I won't lie to you. So what do you want to do? And I want to fight. I told him I want to fight. I want that fight. I'll fight anybody. Just put him. I put the time in. I feel like I'm ready at this level, anyways, to step in there and at least show something. Show what I've got. Show what I've learned. Show all the hard work and time that I've put in, day and night. Leaving my house when it's dark outside and coming home when it's dark. I feel like I can't pass up an opportunity to fight right now. I gotta go out there and show what I've been doing. Prove to myself that what I'm doing right now is all worth it. So got to that fight August 14th. Not so jittery, not so nervous this time. A lot more calm and collective. Everybody told me they could tell such a big difference in the way that I was acting for this fight than I was last fight. Real calm, talking to people, shaking hands, giving hugs, not zoned out. Before walking into the cage, gave my dad a hug. I knew he was there this time. I was definitely more coherent. Walking into the cage, I'm just real relaxed, it was good. It was good. Nate got into the cage. We did the respectable handshake before we started throwing blows, and I took him to the ground first round, ground and pound, couple reversals, clipped him with the right cross, man. He went to the cage, and I thought I was going to pound him out, man, but, you know, it looked like through the whole fight, it looked like all I wanted to do was knock this kid out, and I should have implemented more jiu-jitsu, more wrestling into it, but, you know, still only my second fight, still a lot to learn. So that's what I'm working on now. Muay Thai, joined a Muay Thai gym, so I'm working out, you know, jiu-jitsu more, ground, you know, just working on rounding myself out more. But I got that win, 3-round. You should have been, I think, and some people think unanimous, but judges say majority, and I'll take that because Nate, he was a great fighter. He put up a hell of a fight, and you know, I gave him his first loss, his first blemish on his record, but he definitely brought it to me, and I was nervous. You know, he was 3-0, but I pulled out a win, so now I'm 1-1. Definitely ready to keep fighting. Had a back issue about a week after the fight, so, you know, I got a fight scheduled on October 9th, which is like a little over a month away. That back issue put me out for about 2 weeks. A couple other issues, you know, financially, transportation wise and stuff like that has been kind of hindering me, so I feel like I'm being tested from all angles, but you know, getting a lot of support and a lot of love from a lot of people to keep my head up, just keep training, you know, when I can, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm about to go start staying over at my trainer's place. His wife was nice enough, him and his wife were nice enough to offer to put me up for the time being until I can get a good automobile, good transportation to and from training. I drive a lot around here. North Carolina's a big place, and it seems to be all spread out, so you know, thanks to them for doing that for me. Gonna do that, start that camp Monday, so that would give me about a month of solid training, and then about a week and a half out, I'm gonna see where I'm at. You know, I've been out of the gym for a while. My last training camp was 3 months long. This one's only gonna be a month long, and I don't want to step into the cage, you know, the same player that I was last time, and definitely don't want to step in there a little weaker. You know, like if I can't get my cardio back up to where it was, or my strength. I want to always go into the cage each fight a little bit better than I was last time, so we're going to see where I am a week out, but I'm going to continue to do these daily blogs, you know, if not daily, every once in a while, just to update on my progress. Thought it'd be kind of cool for people who may be interested in fighting, are getting started, to see what it takes, the time, you know, you got to sacrifice, and all that stuff. So hopefully you guys will stay tuned. Hopefully this will be interesting enough for you guys to want to watch these blogs. Hopefully comment on them, give me some pointers if you guys want to see something that I'm not putting up. I'm hoping to do these kind of blogs. I'm hoping to show a little bit of gym work, not too much, but a little bit of gym work over at Champions, at this new Muay Thai gym that I just joined, Salme Gym. Aaron Fisher, crazy good Muay Thai coach, you know, crazy credentials. Look him up, Aaron Fisher Muay Thai. Google it, you'll find him, man. He's all on the web. But hopefully get some gym blogs in there, and definitely the fight blog if I fight. So the fight blog will be up there the day of the weigh-in. Probably get a good blog in, and then everything up until the point when I get in the cage, you know. And then I'll put my video up, and then I'll blog after the fight. You know, win or lose. Hopefully I'll keep you guys updated. But a win, hopefully. Looking to stack on some wins, but just want to throw some shout outs out there. Did pick up a couple sponsors. Guillotine Clothing Fightwear, or Guillotine Fighting Clothing, I think it is. They're going to send me a lot of free equipment. Big props to them. Check them out on the web at Guillotine Clothing Fightwear.com. And also, I picked up a massage sports therapist who's been working on my back for free. She's been hooking it up. So her page will also, her name's Blake, her page will also be on my website. I'm hoping to update my websites very soon. All those sponsors will be on there. And, you know, just stay tuned. Thank you for all the support. Leave some comments, email me, anything you guys want to do. Just keep tuned in, and yeah. See you next blog, and thank you for visiting my webpage.